Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'm still not good with intros. But in any case, up for review today are the Sonic Adventure, Sonic, and Big the Cat plushies. I have been putting off this review for a very long time. Not sure why, but I felt like I might as well just do it today. And I haven't really uploaded in like a month. Sorry about that, by the way. Anyways, with my rambling aside, let's begin starting with Sonic. So here is the Sonic Adventure Sonic plush. First thing to note, this guy is huge. Like, he is massive. He is a staggering 14 inches tall. Like, compare it to this. This is a GE Classic Sonic. His body is around the same size as his head. Look at that. Like, it's insane. He's just so big. Which makes it all the more worth it when you get him for a super cheap price. Anyways, height jokes aside, let's get into actually looking at him. As with most 90s plushes, his eyes are made out of plastic. Mine are actually in pretty good shape. The whites of his eyes are made of felt, which, from what I've seen, a lot of these have started pilling over the years, and they've looked pretty bad. His mouth is done with brown embroidery, and I think it looks very nice. His ears are flat, which looks nice, but sometimes they like to flop down or flop back. It doesn't look very great. His eyes are also, not his eyes, his eyebrow ridge is also flat, so it can move in any direction. Thankfully, mine are always usually up, so it looks pretty nice. His spikes are really long. I actually kind of like that, though. Kind of gives him more of that adventure-y look, you know? He has all 6 of them. He has his 2 back spikes in his tail, which looks pretty nice. His body is very round. It's kind of like that classic Sonic I showed you earlier, which people have speculated this is more akin to the in-game models rather than the art itself, which I can kind of see. His arms and legs, very small. They are very stubby, which I think that plays into its character. One thing I really like is these, like, finger guns that he has. I think they look really funny, and it adds to the charm of this plush. His shoes look really nice. I love the buckles. I love the sock cuffs. They're just so big and they're nice. And with the shoes, many people know this. He has that really bad vinyl material that likes to scrape off and come apart. When it looks nice, it looks nice. Unfortunately, mine's got a lot of cracking, but honestly, for the price I paid, I feel like it was totally worth it. This, overall, is a very, very nice plush. I'd highly recommend it if you ever find it, but recently I've seen that this plush goes for, like, over $200 nowadays. It's absolutely insane. Some have even gone up to, like, $700 or $500, and some of them don't even have tags or hang strings. They just go for that in this condition. It's completely ridiculous. My version is the American release. As you can see, the touch tag is in English. And this is the Wave 1 version, which says 1999. The Wave 2 version, obviously having 2000 on its tag, and, you know, it being in Japanese. In any case, overall thoughts, like I said before, an excellent plush, and if you ever had the chance to own him, I would say get it, like, really. This thing is amazing to have, and it's just like a time capsule, you know? No other Sonic plush really looks like this. Here's that classic Sonic I showed before, and here is a Jazzwares Sonic. Nothing really looks like this plush, and I feel like that's really nice. Anyways, with Sonic out of the way, let's move on to Big. Alright, so here is the Sonic Adventure Big the Cat plush. First thing to note, while Sonic was pretty big, Big, jokingly, is actually really small. Like, comparing him to his younger brother here, GE Big, he's taller than him. He's so small. He is a small man right there. And then, for a better comparison, Sonic himself, he's towering over Big. The irony of the situation, man. Anyways, I can't stop bullying Big here. I'm sorry. I'm being a little mean. Joking aside, though, this is a phenomenal plush. Like, he's so beautifully crafted. He's gorgeous. Starting with his head, he's got those really nice plastic eyes that are synonymous with the entire set. Pretty good condition, too. He has his muzzle. He has a plastic nose. He has that really nice embroidered mouth to give off that V frown right there. He does have kind of a blank expression on his face, though. Although I think this looks much more better executed than the GE's Big the Cat, where he kind of looks creepy. This, I feel like, is a good compromise. He has his cheek tufts with 3 strands of hair coming from the sides, and his chest tufts. He has his big belt, which is made out of vinyl, although Big's vinyl on his shoes and his belt, it feels different. Like, it doesn't feel like the other plush's vinyl. It feels a lot more well-made and future-proof. I have yet to see a Big with cracked soles, so I feel like Big's vinyl was made out of some different material. I don't know what it is. Anyways, his ears are big and floppy, which I feel like is pretty accurate to Big. He has these insides that were glued in, which is an odd choice. Here is the back of his head. He has the proper amount of 7 head spikes on the back of his head. I never knew he had these, though. It's weird. He has his fishing rod, which has the little bait. Unfortunately, mine's a little damaged, but yeah. The bait itself is made out of a flat piece of felt with iron-on details, and it has the string here. He has his big, long tail with... It's a little flat, and I feel like they could have added more spikes to the end of it, but it works. Here are his shoes, or, well, more specifically, his sandals, which have all 8 buckles on them, and they look very nice. His belt buckle itself is made out of a thick piece of yellow felt. What I found odd about this plush is that instead of it being purple and a darker purple, it's a dark purple with black accents. It's a really odd choice, and I think the Toy Network Big does the same thing, while the Great Eastern Big does more of like a purple and an indigo. It's really strange. It's always pretty inconsistent with Big's design. Although, comparing the two, I like the colors of Adventure Big just a little bit more than GE Big. I don't know what it is about it, but like, I just kind of prefer the darker colors. Same thing with the belt and the sandals. I just don't like the colors on GE Big. They're a little too light. I like the dark orange of his sandals and his belt. Just pops so much more. Final thoughts on Big. He is one of the more common ones in the set, thankfully. I feel like this is a must-have, even more than Sonic, personally. But this plush is just, he's so good. He's such a good plush. Honestly, probably a flawless plush. The only thing I'd change is maybe make him just a little bit bigger. Although, considering this is a plush that came out 2 decades ago, I doubt he'd get a re-release anytime soon. But anyways, that is my review of the 2 Sonic Adventure plushes I own. Like with the Fighter set, this is another set I really want to complete, especially getting like Tails, Knuckles, and the Neutral Chow. I doubt I'll ever get any plushes from Wave 2, but I definitely want to complete Wave 1, at least. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And actually, at the time of me making this video, I am only 12 subscribers away from getting 1,000 subscribers. So if we could reach that milestone pretty soon, that'd be pretty nice. And like I said before, I'm really sorry I haven't really been uploading a lot recently. I haven't really had any time to work on my series, and I'm still trying to look for an editing software. But fret not, I am still working on it, and I have no plans on canceling my series. It'll just take a little bit of a longer time to come out. And I'm really happy that you guys have waited this long, and I really appreciate your patience. It'll come out. sooner or later. All right? Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.